Trading can be very, very difficult. Lots of lines, indicators, and tools on your chart you simply don't understand. Guys, it doesn't have to be that way. In this video, it's going to be a part 1 of 4, an OKX trading series where I walk you through A to Z on how to make the most and crush it trading on OKX. So let's leave the chilling area in my office right now and head over to my desk. Alright guys, thanks for joining me again. As always with all of my videos, if you do want to win $200, all you have to do is comment down below with that notification bell ticked and you are automatically entered. So let's get into the video with OKX. OKX, if you don't know, is one of the most powerful exchanges out there right now, and they are pretty much taking over the crypto trading universe. So if you haven't already got yourself an OKX account, there is a link down below. I've negotiated with OKX the best possible bonus for you. Any discounts on trading fees or promos, they will all be linked down below for you to get the best possible options. And also, if you don't know how to use OKX, simply click down below. There will be a full tutorial on how to use OKX. So let's get into the video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to realistically make $100 per day trading on OKX. Now, first of all, you need to have yourself an account. You need to set up your security and then deposit funds onto OKX. It's very simple, all outlined in my tutorial. Then we need to come up with a strategy of what we're going to trade. So come over to trade, and then you want to go over to futures or margin. In my opinion, this is the easiest way to make money because you can make your money work for you. If you're trading on spot, you can only trade with the money which you have. However, if you're trading on something like perpetual swaps, futures, margins, whatever it may be, then you can actually leverage your money to make more money. And if you have the right risk management, then this is going to be key. So first of all, what I want to show you right here, we're not going to be trading Pepe right now. We want to come over to this section and we want to type Bitcoin, BTC. This is one of the easiest, in my opinion, to trade, as it's got the most volume usually and a good standing history on many exchanges. So we want to come down here, type BTC, and we want to go on this one right here. BTC perpetual. Now, right now, I do in fact have Heikin-Ashi candles on right there. We can see it makes it a little bit smoother. However, I always say we don't in fact do our technical analysis on the exchange chart. We would come over to a trading view chart, which I'll show you in just a second. So first of all, we have everything set up. We have deposited money. I have $500 available right there, which I'm going to be showing you how to trade with today. And then we're going to go and make a trading strategy. So let's go over to trading view and see what we can do. So I want to keep this extremely simple. There are many trading tutorials out there, including on my channel as well, which go really advanced and in-depth how to trade. And most honestly, you don't need such a crazy strategy. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to use the MACD and support and resistance. Pretty much one of the most simplest, the most basic ways to trade there is. So first of all, what you want to do, we're going to take a look at the MACD, and we want to go over to indicators right here and simply type MACD, MACD, moving average convergence divergence. Now, I've explained this many times in many different videos, exactly the ongoings and the workings of the MACD, so I'm not going to be going over that in today's video, and probably you don't really care. You just want to trade and make money. So that's what I'm here to do, to help you. So as it comes up right here, we can see it is down below. And there's two basic premises of the MACD. We have the orange line, we have the blue line, and we have the cross. And here we have the histogram right here, which can flip negative or positive. That is the most easiest way I could possibly explain it. Now, the basic premise of trading the MACD is when we in fact have a cross right here, when the orange line goes above the blue line, we usually enter a short position. Vice versa, when the blue line crosses above the orange line, we would enter a long position right there. And that's the basic premise of how we trade it. So for example, we can see right here, we have this price area right there. We had a bearish cross right there. We would enter a short position, and bam, we would have a profitable trade right there. So I've made some examples over here on this other chart, which makes it a lot easier, and it's laid out a lot more simpler for you to go ahead and trade. So first of all, let's take a look at the first example. This is a short position. So we can see right here, we are on the 4-hourly chart for Bitcoin. We have a MACD bearish cross right there. The orange line is going above the blue line. The histogram has flipped bearish, and we are seeing red candlesticks there. We would go ahead and enter a trade right there. So we would enter at exactly $30,088 right there. We would then go ahead and set a 1% stop loss. Now on the 1 and 4 hourly charts, I personally like to set a 1% stop loss, and then you want to go ahead and put your take profit it, well, you don't really know where it's going to be because you're waiting for this next cross. So we can see right here, we enter the trade plays out, and we can see down here, we have a cross right there on the MACD. There is a cross, and this will have resulted in about a 9.2% profitable trade. Now again, this is an amazing trade to make. Imagine if you could make multiple of these trades over the course of a few weeks, a month, even a year. You can start to see how this simple trading strategy on OKX can be very, very profitable. So let's go ahead and take a look at another example. Right here we have a potential long position. So down here we can see that the MACD has in fact crossed bullish. So the blue line crossed above the orange line, and we see a push towards the upside on the MACD. The histogram is green, it's gone positive. We can go ahead and enter our trade. Now, when we take a look at this, we would set a 1% stop loss, as I said before, and we would let the trade ride out until we see a cross on the MACD bearish. We can see this bearish cross right here. We then let this play out until a profit of about 7%, and we would exit our trade right there. Again, another nice trade. This is around a 7 risk reward ratio trade. This one right here is about a 9.2, which is absolutely unbelievable. Let's take a look at one more example right here on the chart before we go on to another section right there. So in this example, we can in fact see a positive cross. Right there, we have a bullish cross down here. The MACD was bearish, it was negative. We have a cross right here. That means we'll be entering a long position when the blue line goes above the orange line. We can see right here, we enter the position and we have around a 1% a 1% stop loss. We then let the trade ride, and the trade rides all the way up here to about 22.75% when we do in fact have this cross. Now this is a very, very good example. Of course, I've cherry picked this amazing example just to show you the exact power of this super simple indicator. You can also use this indicator on OKX's exchange right here. If you make sure you're on the trading view section right there, you want to go over to the indicators section right here and type in MACD. You can go ahead and type in MACD and it will come up on the chart right there. It's very, very simple to use. For example, we can see there is a MACD cross right here. It's going bullish right there. There's a MACD cross right there. We would enter a trade towards the upside. We can see right there towards the upside, and we would exit around about here. And if we take a look at that profit right there, that will be a profit of exactly on the entry, a profit of 36%. Of course, this is on the daily chart, so the profits are going to be a lot larger, and also the time frame. This trade is going to take several weeks to play out. That is an example of a swing trade, which I'll talk to you about a little bit in more depth later in the video. But that's a really simple example on the OKX exchange, how you can do that. So I do want to talk about this on the weekly chart as well, because we do have a weekly chart example. So this was a great daily chart example. I want to quickly run you through another daily chart example just to show you the power. Now we can see right here, again, this is going to sound very stupid. Jack, you're just repeating the same stuff. Yes, because I'm trying to hammer it home how simple it can be trading on OKX with this strategy. We can see right here, we have the price, which is right there. We have a bearish cross right there. We have the price continuing this downtrend right there, and we have the exit right here. The exit right here from this bullish cross from a bearish price. So we can then see that this resulted in a profit of 38%. Now this is on the daily chart, so of course it's a much larger profit and it's a much larger time frame. This probably would have taken a couple of weeks to have. However, that is an example of a great swing trade. So I want to give you an example of a potential swing trade you could enter right now as of watching this. Of course, if you're watching this in the future, it may not play out, or it may not give, it may not be a relevant example, and probably I wouldn't take this trade because I'm just making it for the video. However, we can see the Bitcoin price is right here, and this is another way how we can use simple indicators, simple trading strategies like the support and resistance to go ahead and make profit. So we can see right here, there is two ways the Bitcoin price could go. We could either break this level of resistance right here and push to the upside, or we could break this level of support right here and break to the downside. So that's super, super simple. And honestly, it doesn't matter which way we go. All right, so let's say we want to enter this trade right here. We want to enter a short position at 25,000. Let's say $25,600. So we think the price, when it reaches this price, if it falls below this price right here, we will in fact have a massive short potential opportunity. So in fact, let's do it 24,700 just to make sure. So 24,700, we come over to OKX, we are on trade and margin right there, and we want to go ahead and click the sell tab right there. Then we want to make sure it's isolated. I'm going to use 10x for this example, but if you are a new trader, you should definitely be using 5, 2, or 3x, or if not, no leverage at all. We then want to go on a stop order right there, click OK, because I know how to use a stop order, and we want it to be conditional. Now, this may seem a little bit confusing. However, all what this is basically saying is we have a trigger price. So once the market comes to this trigger price, it will then put a market order out onto the order books and it will buy and fulfill. This allows us to go ahead and wait until the market comes to where we want to trade, enter the trade, and then it will go ahead and do that. So I believe we said 24,700. If I am correct, we want a market order and we want 100% of my available balance. Now, all we have to do is go ahead and click sell short, and then we go ahead and click confirm, and we can see this will be over in the open orders right here. So we can see right there under the stop category, there is a stop order set. So we have BTC USD 10x, a short position. We have a sell side is a short. The amount is 0.18 BTC. And we can see here there is the amount right there, the trigger price right there, sorry, at 24,700. We have this right there, and the order value is $4,461. So what can we do with this right now? Well, all we have to do is wait for this to in fact go ahead and trigger. Once it triggers, then it will get pushed onto the market and we can go ahead and ride our profits out, hopefully down to this level down here at about 15,000. Although realistically, I don't think that's going to happen. And as I said earlier in the video, don't take this trade. This is simply just for the purpose of this video. So I really hope this was a useful video for you watching at home, guys, because I really enjoyed filming it, and OKX makes things an absolute breeze to go ahead and trade. So if you haven't already got yourself an account on OKX, there will be the best possible bonus. I've personally negotiated with the OKX team to give you watching at home the best possible bonus. And also, if there's any discount on trading fees, any competitions, any bonuses, any perks, any free Rolexes, Teslas, whatever they may be giving away, you bet your bottom dollar you'll find it down below in my video description. Go ahead and join and make yourself an account. And if you haven't already, the full tutorial video will be down there as well. So thanks for watching today's video. I hope this will help you go ahead and make $100 per day, and I'll catch you in the next one.